Detecting toggle of the day, July the 28th, straight up 7 o'clock. We're under a heat advisory here today. The mighty Deus 2, the HF2 Coil. Now, some of what I'm going to show in this video may apply to the fast multi-frequency calls too, okay? I've not looked at it. The fast multi-frequency call in this respect, you're going to see here. We're looking at stock fast program. We're going to be comparing pitch 1 with the new pitch 2, okay? The sensitivity is at 90, the silencer's at 2, frequency max, multi-frequency 53 kilohertz band, iron volume 7, reactivity is 3, audio response 4. We'll leave it at 4 for this part of the video here, okay? A controlled height sweep over a clad dime, 3 2x4 thicknesses. The coil will be 3 2x4 thicknesses above that clad dime, okay? We're at speed 3. Pitch 1. Now we're in pitch tones, remember that. You hear that. Okay, and I told you what the audio response is. I'm not changing the audio response. We're going to pitch 2, okay? The audio response is still at 4. Okay? So pitch 2. Same coil height. Did you hear that? Monster signal height going back to pitch 1. Same audio response 4. Okay? I'll leave the camera run. We're going to shift the dime. Now, we're going to sweep it 1 2x4 thicknesses. Pitch 1. Okay. And what we're going to do here is I'm going to dial the audio response to 0. Now the audio response is at 0. We're in pitch 1. Okay, let's go to pitch 2. Alright. Now we're going to put the dime back down to 3 2x4 thicknesses. Okay. 3 2x4 thicknesses down. Audio response is at 0. We're in pitch 1 now. You can hear that in that camera if you'll listen close. A whimper of a signal. Pitch 2, audio response 0. You can hear that real good, can't you? A lot better. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in here. Let's dial the reactivity to 2. Audio response is still 0. Pitch 1. Pitch 2. You hear the monster difference there. Let me turn the camera off. We're going to look at 2 pieces of small ferrous here, okay? Okay, camera back on. This exercise here is going to involve 2 small pieces of ferrous. They've been verified using that magnet on that fletching jig. There's the first one. I showed this one the other day in another video with a manicore. And there is the second one. It's hard to see. I'm going to shift it. You see that? 2 pieces of small ferrous. Now I'm showing the HF2 coil here, okay? Running this machine at a 6.8 disc with iron tone on. Can you necessarily judge iron or ferrous density? The answer is no, you cannot. Could that, or multiples of either one or both, mask a target? Non-ferrous, probably. But you wouldn't even hear the maskers, huh? How about that? Running say a 6.8 disc, you might not even hear the maskers running a -3 disc. You might have to go even lower, okay? We will be switching between pitch 1 and pitch 2. I am in the fast program. For this exercise, I have moved the max frequency to 89. You will see this with 53.2 though, okay? We'll leave the silencer at 2. The disc is 6.8. The iron volume is at 7. Reactivity number 2. I'll even turn the sensitivity to 95. You don't hear any racket in this machine. Alright, now I'm sweeping down close to this one over here. You see where I've got that coil? You don't hear anything, do you? Remember, iron tone is on, okay? There's that old horseshoe. I'm sweeping the second one. You hear anything? I'm down close. So there's 2 pieces of iron you could sweep in the field with this machine. You wouldn't be none the wiser, would you? You've got iron tone on. How about that? Okay, so now we're going in here. We're going to start lowering the disc. I'm going to make this video super long. There's -3. Hear anything over that one over there? Nope. Hear anything over that one? Nope. We'll just go all the way to -6.4. You can do your own experiments. There's 6.4. You hear that. There's the second one. You hear that. Okay, now watch. Now I'm in speed 2. I've got the audio response set to 5. I'm in pitch 2. I'm going to sweep again. That's what you just heard. Listen. That's pitch 2. I'm switching to pitch 1, audio response 5. You hear that? You hear that? Now I'm going to keep sweeping this one. I'm going to transition to pitch 2. I'm going back to pitch 1. I'm going over this other one over here. You hear that? I'm switching to pitch 2 right now. You hear that? So pitch 2 on smaller targets and even perhaps a deeper target may yield audio that alerts you more so than pitch 1. See, I'm not in go field. Let me turn the camera off. We'll look at one more thing right quick. Alright, camera back on. We're still in the fast program. I have moved the disc back to 6.8. Silencer still at 2, where it's 95 sensitivity, frequency max still at 89. This is for a demo here. Now, higher frequency will yield better results on what I'm showing here, okay? Iron volume still at 7, reactivity 3. Audio response at 5. Pitch 1. See that small piece of fall? Now, I can make that smaller. I've got this plastic little outfit here for call height. We're going to compare pitch 1 and pitch 2 with the settings I described in this machine. This is pitch 1. Let me get my call right here, okay? Pitch 1. Pitch 2. Pitch 1. Pitch 2. Quite the difference, huh? Okay. Now, there was a video put up yesterday with gold nuggets with this machine with this coil. Go field is defaulted to pitch 2, and I believe that's what the user used. Had he have used pitch 1 in that video, the results he got would have been dramatically different, meaning worse for audio. That is going to conclude the Detect and Talk of the day.